Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Veta Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta
Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Veta Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta
Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Veta Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta
श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय।
जय।
श्रील दास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय।
जय।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय।
समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय।
जय।
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्ण हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्णा हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
राम
राम
हरे
हरे
राम
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 हरे
हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to today's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita reading. We are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 3, and the chapter is entitled Lord Chaitanya's Stay at the House of Advaita Acharya. So, we saw that Mahaprabhu spent several days at the house of Advaita Acharya. Sachimata was brought from Navadvip, and many devotees and many people from all over Navadvip, Nadia district, right, and the neighboring villages, Navadvip and the neighboring villages, they came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. During the day, they would see the loving dealings between Advaita Acharya and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and at night they would see Mahaprabhu's kirtan, his ecstasies when he is performing kirtan and dancing. Yes, and of course, then we saw the names of some of the leading devotees from Navadvip who had visited, right, Srivas Ramai. And when all these devotees came from Navadvip to see Mahaprabhu, spontaneously it was as if they were transported to Vaikuntha Puri. They would, simply by seeing the Lord, they felt such great bliss. They were spontaneously chanting Hari Hari and dancing like that. And the Lord was personally reciprocating with each of the devotee, embracing them, looking at them. And each person was provided accommodation by Advaita Acharya, right? He was providing them meals, accommodation, everything. And Sachimata was cooking like that. So what we were reading recently was that from 62 I will read. When the Lord performed kirtan, he manifested all kinds of transcendental symptoms. He appeared stunned and trembling. His hair stood on end and his voice faltered. There were tears and devastation. Frequently, the Lord would tumble to the ground. Seeing this mother, Sachi would cry. Srimati Sachimata thought that the body of Nimai was being smashed when he fell down. So she cried, Alas! And petitioned to Lord Vishnu, My dear Lord, kindly bestow this benediction. As a result of whatever service I have rendered unto you from my childhood. So we saw how Sachimata was from a family, her father, Nilambar Chakravarti, was his deity is still there now in Belpukur, that the deity that he worshipped. So they were Vaishnavas from childhood. She was a Vaishnavi. Of course, she is the mother, right? She is Yashoda Mai herself. So whatever devotional service I have done, if you want to give anything in return, then what did she want? Whenever Nimai falls to the surface of the earth, please do not let him feel any pain. When Mother Sachi was thus overwhelmed in material love for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, she became transformed with happiness, fear, and humility, as well as bodily symptoms. So, like Mahaprabhu, when he is performing kirtan, he is going through these transformations, ecstasies. Sachimata, because she is feeling for Mahaprabhu, and so genuinely, she couldn't bear to see. And her feeling was that of Vatsalya Rasa, affection as a mother. She couldn't bear. At that time, you don't remember that, oh, he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His body is transcendental. Transcendental body cannot get hurt, it cannot break, right? Spirit cannot be broken. Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo shoshyahimacha, right? So, nainam chindanti shastrani. So it's not like, oh, all that scriptural understanding of the Supreme Lord, it's overpowered by the rasa, by the Vatsalya rasa in this case. So that's, they don't remember that he's, because that ecstasy, that feeling, that love is so strong. Otherwise, if they remember that he is the Supreme Lord and nothing can happen to him, how will the rasa progress? Just try to think. Yashoda Mai wouldn't be worrying that, oh, my little Krishna is hungry. Oh, he is the Supreme Lord. He doesn't get hungry. It's fine. Where is the rasa? If if they remembered the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that Aishwarya of the Supreme Lord becomes covered, so that that rasa can be drawn right from the hearts of the devotees, and which is a source of great pleasure both to the Lord and to the devotee. So here, what is the rasa that Sachimata is experiencing? She couldn't bear to see that the Lord is falling in ecstasy, his body is getting smashed. So she's praying to the Supreme Lord ardently, Lord Vishnu, my Lord, please, if, whatever, right from childhood, whatever devotional service that I've rendered to you, as a result of that, if you want to give me something, please let not my Nimai feel any pain when he falls down while dancing in Kirtan. That's what she asked. And when she was praying like this, she was in such ecstasy, her body was going through transformations. Because of this ecstasy of Vatsalya Rasa, she was going through transformations. She was experiencing those, like opposites, right? Uh, Pleasure and pain, like that. श्रीवासादि जत प्रभुर विप्र भक्त गण प्रभु के भिक्षा दिए होइल सबाकार मन श्रीवासादि jata prabhura vipra bhakta gana. Vipra means brahmana. So those devotees of Mahaprabhu who were all brahmanas, who like Srivas and others, Advaitacharya is also, but Srivas Adi Jata Prabhura Vipra Bhakta Gana, Brahmana devotees, Prabhu ke bhiksha dite hoilo sabha karamana. Everybody wanted to give a donation to Mahaprabhu. Why? Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi, right? So they wanted to give a donation to Mahaprabhu because sannyasis they beg, right? So they ask for alms. So the brahmanas, of course, sannyasis are not allowed to eat in Shudras' homes, right? Even if they accept some service, they are supposed to. There are some rules for sannyasis. That they should only stay if they accept accommodation. They can only accept accommodation in a brahmana's home, and also prasadam also they should only accept in a brahmana's home, not in others' homes. And also um, uh, they cannot take both from the same person. Accommodation as well as prasad from the same person they cannot take. That's why Mahaprabhu stayed in, when he traveled, when he went to Varanasi, He was staying in one person's house and taking prasadam from another person's house. Chandrasekhar Acharya and Tapan Mishra, right? Two separate devotees. He would accept like that. So here, these Brahmana devotees, they got a desire to give some alms to Mahaprabhu. They wanted to give something to Mahaprabhu, the Brahmana devotees. Since Advaita Acharya was giving alms and food to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the other devotees headed by Srivas Thakur also desired to give him alms and invite him over for lunch. Purport: it is the duty of all grihasthas to invite a sannyasi to their homes if he happens to be in the neighborhood or village. Instruction for grihasthas. If a sannyasi happens to be in the neighborhood or village, it is the duty of all grihasthas to invite the sannyasi to their homes. This very system is still current in India. If a sannyasi is in the neighborhood of a village, he is invited by all householders, one after another. As long as the sannyasi remains in the village, he enlightens the inhabitants in spiritual understanding. In other words, a sannyasi has no housing or food problems even when he travels extensively. Even though Advaita Acharya was supplying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with prasadam, the other devotees from Navadvip and Shantipur also desired to offer him prasadam. So again, Srila Prabhupada, in his wonderful way, is giving us instructions through the pastime that this is the duty of grihasthas. When a sannyasi comes, he shouldn't have to worry about, oh, where will I stay and where will I get prasadam? No, that should not be the case. So that is a Vedic society. In a Vedic society, the the grihasthas feel that it is their greatest fortune that if they can give some alms to the sannyasi. So Prabhupada is saying every grihastha, when a sannyasi is in the neighborhood, every grihastha should call him. What is the idea? The idea is the sannyasi shouldn't have to worry for accommodation and prasadam, so that he can peacefully do his business. What is the business of a sannyasi? Preach Krishna's message. Like Mahaprabhu traveled to South India or he went to Varanasi. He would continuously travel and at night he would stop. So he would stop in some person's house. And what would Mahaprabhu do all day and all night wherever he was there? He would simply do Krishna Katha and he would during the day do Hari Kirtan, Sankirtan, and he would engage everyone in Sankirtan like this. So for the sannyasi to carry out his service properly, cooperation of devotees is required. They should provide him with his necessities of accommodation and food so that his preaching can go on. So when all the devotees desired, Brahmana devotees especially, desired to give some alms to Mahaprabhu, Shuni Sachi Sabha Kare Korila Minati Nimaira Darshana Ara Mui Pabo Koti. So this is where it comes. Shuni, so the devotees were apparently discussing amongst each other, right? Oh, Advaita Acharya is so fortunate. Advaita Acharya is cooking for Mahaprabhu. We would also like to take this service. Please come to our house and we will also cook for you as long as you are here, right? Whatever number of days you'll be here. The devotees came from Navadip. So they said, for example, like Srivas and others, please you come to our house. I will cook for you. You stay in my house also. You're staying in Advaita Acharya's house, you come to my house also. Like this, several devotees were saying, I would like to cook for you, or I will cook prasad for you tomorrow. Today, Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani cooked, and then Sachimata cooked. So now, tomorrow I will cook. Like this. Several devotees, they wanted to also offer something to Mahaprabhu, and Sachimata heard this. They're saying that they also want to do. So when she heard that, she requested everyone. She petitioned, Minati. Minati means she literally petitioned everyone that Nimaira Darshana Aramui Pabo Koti. How I will get Nimai's darshan again? Because he's my son. Now somehow or other, by chance, I got, by his mercy, I got. But for a sannyasi to come and visit his mother, or for the mother to go and visit sannyasi, this is not acceptable. But all of you can go, isn't it? So what are the chances that I'll get to see Nimai again? That is her point. Hearing these proposals made by other devotees of the Lord, Mother Sachi said to the devotees, how many times shall I get the chance to see Nimai again? Right? What are the chances? Toma Sabha Saneham Hobe Anyatra Milana Mui Abhagi Nira Matra Ei Darshana. with all of you. Toma sabasane hobe anyatra milana. Other times also you'll be able to meet with him. On other occasions, you will have meetings with him, all of you. But I'm so unfortunate, Abhaginira, right? This is my only opportunity to see Nimai. Sachimata submitted, as far as you are concerned, you can meet Nimai, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many times, somewhere else. But what is the possibility of my ever meeting him again? I shall have to remain at home. A sannyasi never returns to his home. Yavat acharya grihe nimaira avasthan मुई भिक्षा दिमु sabakare magodan. So yavat acharya grihe nimaira avasthan. For as long as Mahaprabhu Nimai, so she's saying Nimai because it's her son. For as long as Nimai stays in Acharya's house, Advaita Acharya's house, mui bhiksha dimu. I'm begging all of you to give me this bhiksha, right? What is that? Grant me this bhiksha. What I'm asking. What is she going to ask? Mother Sachi appealed to all the devotees to give her this charity. As long as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained at the house of Advaita Acharya, only she would supply him food. Right. So let me, Bhiksha Dimu. Acha, Bhiksha means, acha, alms. So let me give alms to Mahaprabhu for as long as uh, the Lord is in uh, Advaita Acharya's home. Now, so Advaita Acharya was giving before Sachimata came. So cooking for the Lord is also bhiksha, right? You're offering some service to the sannyasi. So I beg you that I'll be the only one giving bhiksha to Mahaprabhu for as long as he's in Advaita Acharya's home. What is the bhiksha? Prasad, right? Food. I will cook for him for as long as he's here. I beg all of you for this charity, please, because I don't have any chance of seeing him again. What are the chances? But all of you will be able to see him in future also. Okay. शुनि भक्त गण को है करी namaskar mata raje ichha se hi sammata sabar. Of course, all the devotees, when they heard, they just offered obeisances to Sachi Mata, and they said, this desire of the mother, this is agreeable to all of us. Hearing this appeal from Mother Sachi, all the devotees offered obeisances and said, we all agree to whatever Mother Sachi desires. Let her cook for as long as Nima is here. Matara vyagrata dekhi prabhura vyagra mana भक्त गण एकत्र कोरी बोलिला वचन मातार व्यग्रता देखी. Seeing her eagerness, the Lord's mind also became agitated. Sachimata's eagerness, that I won't be able to see him, so please let me serve. By seeing this, the Lord's heart also became agitated. Bhakta gana ekatra kori bolila vachana. So then he assembled all the devotees together and he told them something. What did the Lord say? When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw his mother's great eagerness, he became a little agitated, a little agitated. He therefore assembled all the devotees present and spoke to them. Toma sabara agya vina cholilam vrindavan, jaite na rila vigna koila nivartana. Tomar sabar agya bina chalilam Vrindavan. Right? Without taking your permission, I left for Vrindavan. After taking sannyas, Mahaprabhu left for Vrindavan. So when he took sannyas, not all the devotees were there. They were all in Navadvip. Sachimata and all the other devotees, Srivas, they were all in Navadvip. So without taking your permission, I started off to go to Vrindavan. Jaite Narila. Vigna Koila Nivartana. Jayate Narila. So I'm not able to go. There were some obstacles because I didn't take your blessings. Per order, I tried to go to Vrindavan. There was some obstacle, however, and I had to return, right? Because I didn't get your blessings, therefore I had to return. My trip was not successful. यद्यपि सहसा आमी करियाछि संन्यास तथापि तोमा सभा होइते नाहिबो उदास. यद्यपि सहसा आमी करियाछि संन्यास. Achanak, right? Suddenly I took sannyas. Even though I took sannyas all of a sudden, यद्यपि सहसा आमी करियाछि संन्यास तथापि तोमा सभा होइते nahibo udas. But still, all of you, please don't become sad because I took sannyas all of a sudden. Please don't become sad. My dear friends, although I have suddenly accepted this renounced order, I still know that I shall never be indifferent to you. Acha, acha. Udas is not sad. Udas like udasin, right? Indifferent. Indifferent. Here, udas means being indifferent. That means when someone takes sannyas, social suicide, nothing to do with his social circle, right? Friends, family. It's like you're dead for that, for them, for the society. And you just go to a new place, unknown place, and you just go preaching. But you don't think that because I have taken sannyas, and of course I have taken sannyas all of a sudden, but because I've taken sannyas, you don't think that now I'm going to be indifferent to all of you. Like now I have nothing to do with you because I have taken sannyas. I won't be like that with you, Mahaprabhu is saying. Oh, time is up. My dear friends, although I have suddenly accepted this renounced order, I still know that I shall never be indifferent to you, right? Because they're all Vaishnavas, devotees. Toma saba na chadibo yavat ami jiba. Mata re tavat ami chadite nariba. Yes, I cannot leave all of you. For as long as I'm alive, I cannot give up on you people. Right? Toma saba na chadibo. I won't leave you. Yavat ami jiva. As long as I'm living, I won't give up your association. Matare tavat ami chadite nariba. And similarly, I am also unable to give up on my mother. My dear friends, as long as I remain manifest, I shall never give you up, nor shall I be able to give up my mother. So sweet, huh? Mahaprabhu. How can, like, it's like he's tying them up with his love. So we'll stop here, dear devotees. Let us meet again tomorrow. Thank you. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.